Everybody, welcome back. Simple Life 2, episode 23 with me, Sid, and we are in the rather unpleasant looking basement with our rather dead looking system. We've got juice in the system, we've got juice in the other system, we are, and this thing's full as well. Everything's wonderful. And we can whack that on, and we can get in and get all these lovely things. And more importantly, put all these lovely things away. Shoo, I need some more gravel, which we shall do like that, and we'll do just a stack, and we shall do some sand, a stack, and I want to make white concrete again, if you haven't guessed. Concrete of the white variety. Bang, 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 and there again, and we'll do a little bit more just for good measure. We're out of gravel. We should have a reasonable amount of dirt essence, and we should have a reasonable amount of stone essence, so we can probably get more gravel. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll make another stack of that, and then we'll try for another stack. Oh, we're out of bone meal. Okay, that's not a problem, I don't think, anyway. He said that's not a problem. So confident, so forcefully. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and bone meal. Bang, bang, and bang, and there we go. That should do us. We can close that, shut you off, and we need to go and process that up. So we'll head over here, because I haven't moved the really high-tech concrete processing plant yet. And yeah, we'll hopefully we'll get a little bit closer to being out of the I suppose we could sleep if it were night time. Come on. Yeah, this is doing the last. I've only got the little bit of bauxite left. I've processed the copper, so that is going through happily. We're just waiting on that to process, and world will be good, I think. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Let's have us just sleep clutching my teddy bear block of concrete dust. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense, does it? Okay, so we'll put you in that hand, we'll pop you there, and we shall process that through. Okay, well, I've got a stack and a bit of this to do, and we're going to start working on some of the outside of the builder today, and we're also going to try and tidy that room up a little bit and start working on some more storage options. So I'll get this done and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so first things first, any good modern build, any good hilltop mesa overlooking area will need something really important. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5's good. And that is, it needs a swimming pool. Yeah, all vitally important. You know, without this we've got nothing. And of course it's got to be an infinity pool, so we need to bring this right over to here, I think, and then maybe like a so. And then we're gonna it's going to be an odd shaped pool, obviously, as you can tell. I don't know whether I will have even close to enough concrete for this, but we'll make a start. And this pool's got one feature that I want to make things, which is the basement is going to look into it, so you're going to have like an observation area as well. Yeah, I thought that would be entertaining. So we'll go with a little odd shaped pool just sticking out here. I think that works. We'll flight would be handy, then I'd be able to have a look from above, but we'll live. We shall live. And we're going to have a paving area around it. We're going to have gardens. We're going to have grass. I'm not going for the vivid green grass up there. This is going to be more natural mesa coloured grass, I suppose. And even though it's kind of scorched and brown and horrible. Yeah, so that's this is the plan here. We'll take it reasonably. I'm not going to go mad deep on it. Maybe, I mean, what, metre, so maybe 3 blocks deep at the height, at the deepest area, and maybe 1 block deep at the other end, and kind of, or maybe even deep, but maybe slightly deeper than that. Actually, I don't know. It's a difficult question, but I can't kind of have a house and have nothing on the outside. So I'm going to just continue excavating around here, and I shall be right back with you once I've kind of got a pool that I am happy with. So yeah, see you in a moment. Alright, I've had a slight change of heart. I'm not making this oh damn, I know what I forgot. Wanted some Nice, which I know I've not got on me. Easy fixed. On Nice, nice. Wow, is that all I've got of that? Cobble. Okay, we'll fix that particular problem. Yeah. Nice cobble. Okay, off you go, and you can go in there. Alright, there we go. That should get us, I think we only needed 3 of those, so we'll just let the rest process through. And yeah, so I've decided not to faff around with an underwater viewing area. I think that would be somewhat silly. But what we will do is we'll extend this pillar down so it goes to the bottom. But this stuff here, now, it occurs to me that I could replace all the blocks on the base of this with this concrete. You know what? I'm very tempted to actually do so on this for the floor, and you'll see why. If I were to take this and chisel that and do that, and then I were to go into the journey map, for example, and scroll in, helps if you do. Let's just do one over here. Actually, that's all right, because all right, we'll let that off. That is working. So rather than waste blocks of concrete, let's just do a veneer on the top of these. Oops. And that will just save this concrete here. Yeah. And then we'll do a veneer on the sides as well, just with the plain concrete, and that will save a lot of the white concrete, because it's not expensive, but it's a pain. So yeah, do that, and then we'll take this stuff and we'll do that. Oops. Like that. I think that'll look rather good. So I'm going to get on with that, and I shall be back again in a moment. Alright, time to turn this pool into a pool. I've put in these lights. They're not enough to light up the area, but it doesn't matter, because this is going to be well, underwater, isn't it? Yeah. And that's the idea. We'll get a pool. That serves absolutely no function. This is purely a cosmetic feature, but I think it'll look alright once it's filled up. Now, there is a trick you can use. If I can show you, which I will try in a moment once we've just done this. Go on, fill up. Yeah, that's first layer. So there is a trick you can use with Oops, let's try that, shall we? With chisel, with the fluid bits. But unfortunately, in my experience, it doesn't work. But we'll give it a try, because just to kind of, you know, disprove, if nothing else, the concept. Whoops, and there. Oh, well, maybe have one there. That should do the trick, shouldn't it? Yeah, that'll get us all the way across to there. And then we can just come around here. So that should be almost there. You see, that is not working because of the chisels and bits. So I think we're going to have to undo what we did there, which is a bit of a pain, because that means I now need to get, well, we need to basically undo it all. The quickest and, whoa, the quickest and easiest way to do that is going to be solid blocks, I'm afraid, and then we'll take and we'll fix the chisel bits elsewhere. Yeah, it's a real pain when that doesn't work, but that's the problem when you even when you use the fluid bits, you'll get that kind of effect. It doesn't recognize them as the fluid, so you get this flowing things. Now, if Mojang can fix anything in this update aquatic that we keep hearing about, the 1.13 or 1.14 or whichever version it is, because I was under the impression that the 1.13 was going to be a purely technical update, and then 1.14 was going to have the more content and stuff. And it appears that I was under the wrong impression, because everybody else seems to think that it's not, and this is the update aquatic is going to be, oops, is going to be 1.13. So what do I know, eh? But if they can fix any one thing in Minecraft, whether it's modded or not, is please, for the love of God, fix this damn water bug. Well, it's not even a bug, it's just a rendering glitch, but I hate it. It has ruined the opportunity. Well, not again. I am being deliberately over excited with my language here. It has not ruined many builds. It has made many builds not work. Underwater builds, for example, are always problematic. You always end up with that bloody flowing water imagery on your glass, whatever. If you think back to when I did, even as far back as Magic Farm, whichever Magic Farm version it was, when I did the underwater build, you know, it didn't ruin it, but it kind of made it difficult. Anyway, we've got a pool. Right, I need to get some dirt. I also need to process this lot up just so I can get these back to being... do I even need to bother? You know what? I don't think I'm even going to bother. They're just bits. In fact, we'll get rid of all those last bits of clay. That's fine. Right. So we've got a pool, we need to get some dirt, and we need to think about the floor tiles that we're going to use for the path. How are we for dirt? Probably not very good, because dirt is something we always seem to be running out of. However, I do want to have a look at this Portuguese paving, which requires gravel. And it requires cobble. Why are you not working? Probably because you don't recognize that as cobble. Get me... Oh, wow, is that all I managed to... 24. I only had 8 living rock, of course, that's why. This stuff here, combined with a few others, I think we can do some interesting work with. Let me just quickly sleep off the night. We're not going to spend all of this time on decorative work, by the way. We are going to actually go and do something constructive as well. But what I would like to do is I think we're going to take this out here actually, and we'll start off with this coming out. I need to do living rock obviously to get more of this going, but and then maybe I think actually no, we'll come to there, and we'll come out this way, and we'll extend over here as well. I haven't got enough of this, but you get the point. You get the idea. Let me just try. We'll work with that for now, and I need to get more. Now there's a couple of options here. One is I could, and probably should actually, chisel this. Well, hang on, get the right tool, and then just put, if I work out where I want my my blocks to go, then we can do that in something like cobblestone, so it stands out as being placed, but you know, not genuine. Yeah, that will make this go further, because again it's not cheap. And then we can work out where we're going to do. We're going to have obviously a path that comes out here. I don't know where it's going to go once it gets over here, but let me play around with this, and I shall be back with you in a sec. All right, I've done a little bit of work, a bit of landscaping around here. We've got this. This is all working. Obviously, it's still not lit properly, but yeah, we can address that reasonably easily if I've got the requisite blocks. We can, for example, we could basically come in here and we can take out 2, 3, 4. That will give us there. If we come do similar over here, and then we can come over and maybe do similar here. And obviously we'll get more and more of this lit as we go. I'm just going to get the basics done for now, because I'm conscious I don't want this to be purely a building series. If I was going to do that, I would have done a building series, and yeah, we're not just doing a building series. So that's that really, isn't it? Yeah, so but that gives you an idea of what we can do. Now the other thing we can do with this, and what I want to do going forward, again I'm not going to do it all now because it will be a bit painful otherwise, is we turn F7 off, get some of you, come in here, and we can basically take the edge off some of this here, and just loosen the edge on these tiles so it looks like there's a little bit of wear and tear going on, which I think it looks all right. We can also obviously go and do the opposite, and we can bring the odd bit of tile out there. So that all works. Again, I'm not going to go mad on that right now. What I want to have a play with is, we have been looking heavily, let me just put those away, we've been looking heavily at the magical mystic crops and mystic agriculture, whatever this version is. Far too many versions of this damn mod. Let me just put all of that in there for now. That'll do. And it occurs to me that there is a tool we can potentially use, and that is the cloche. Now this is 1.10, so I don't think it's been nerfed in this. So we can get the lantern. Well, let's go lantern, that iron plate, bang, 1, 2 of those. We'll take that with that. Oh, hang on. We'll take that with, we'll just want some glowstone, and we shall make one of those, well 3 of those actually. We can do that, and we should be good almost, except for what am I missing? Glass. And that should give us a garden cloche, which I'm going to just pop here for the time being. Now I believe it's, yeah, it needs water. That's going to be a little bit awkward, because we haven't got the equivalent. We haven't got the aqueous, obviously. We do have a pump, and which we could use. What about, well, tell you what, let's get, have I got a receiver? That's the first question. So we've got 1 flux point there. We've got a, can we get away with the, let me just come over here and have a look at, what are you? Your pressurized fluid conduit. You go a flux plug for sending energy. What about conduit? Have I enhanced conduit and I don't think we need anything more than that, do we? Oh, boom. Let me. I'm just curious here as to how well this thing will. How well this will work. I think that's in out. That should be. Oh, he's got it. He's got juicy. It's updated. Right. So if we take, let's go and grab the essence seed. And a bit of that, and yeah, I'm just curious. I mean, I'm not at this point proposing that we run a massive great farm of these things, because this is a tier 3 essence seed. Now I would like more than a tier 3 essence seed, but when we played this in Sky Factory, which was the 110 version, we did have a lot of seeds generated at the same time. So the question is, give me some dirt, pop that in there, pop that in there. It wants water. Oh crap, yeah, I need to go and get water. If this works, we will get a pump set up and we'll do it all properly. But we'll, for the time being, we'll just take it and do a manual and just see how well this thing works for, and how much water it actually goes through as well. Can I even get water in here? I think I'm going to have to pump it in somehow. Let me just take this. Oh, we need one more. Damn it. Those. Just take this over here. That is, I think that's where the water, does the water go in there, or does it go in underneath? I can't remember. Water perhaps from the underneath. Not like that, it won't. Right, so we definitely need some kind of pumping technology. Okay, let me go and have a look at that, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, first things first then, we are going with fusing some quartz, hopefully. Fuse quartz, there we go. So that should make us a bunch of that. We're then making a reservoir which needs one of those, so that's good. We'll get that done. And there's 9 of those, so we're going to make a reservoir which is that, and they will go away. I must have had some already actually then. So if we just pop this in here temporarily, I know that's kind of my watchword at the moment, but there you go. There's one. There's two. And then we can get the pressurized conduit. I think it was the... Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, interesting. Little visual glitch there. So you are going to be extract, you are going to be insert, and you are going to be always on. That should be in. That should be working. It is working. And it's actually working. Oh, and it's giving us the extra seeds. Excellent. Right. This cloche has just changed the entire ball game then. Because that is going to be potentially... oh, could I have just put that in there? Yeah, I mean, that's 15 in no time at all. Now, obviously, it's using juice, so we need to think about more panels, for solar panels, get the power situation going more. But yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's fine and dandy. And eventually we can pipe out of these as well, and we'll use more and more of them for more and more of the mystical agriculture stuff. Oh, and it's night time. We should probably sleep, so we can go and have a look at our roof. And the other thing we need to sleep for is to stop those thieving Endermen nicking our lawn. Yeah, that is a fairly important one as well. Let's just jump up. This should be completely spawn safe, which it is. We've got burning. Oh man, that is a lot of creepers. What is that? Oh, that's a dead. Alright, yeah, we got a fair amount of creeperage going on down there. Well, we can do some creeper control. I think the only other one is over there, and I bet I can't make that shot. Not with that, not with this bow anyway. No, he despawned. Right, so what solars did we use up here? That was the question. We used advanced. Okay, so let's go and see about upping the number of photovoltaic cells we've got running, because we need power if we're going to go this route. I mean, it's not the fastest thing in the world, but remember, this is a tier 3. Now once we've got to tier 4, which we use these, and the other thing used for these is we can use a seed reprocessor, which we should probably make. It's not too bad. Then we can be reclaiming from these as well. Okay, let me go and let's have a look. Photovoltaic, advanced. We've not got those, we need those. We've got nothing to do with those, so we can do those. That will allow me to... We haven't got copper? Don't believe that. Yeah, we have got copper, we just haven't got it in a form that's actually useful. Okay, let me get a few more of these photovoltaics made if I can, and I'll be back with you in a sec. Almost there. We just need one vibrant alloy, and that'll give us 4 solar panels, which is 2 more than we have. We are definitely going to need to up our game, and I think we're going to need to go right. Where is my enlightened fuse quartz there? Oh, that's 1. Not, sorry, that'll give us 3 solar panels, not 4. It's still more than we have. Every one is more, you know, a step in the right direction, because that's now doing 120 RF. That will go, then we'll get another 40 on there. It'll take us to 160, so that will be 320. That'll be 480 just from this little patch here. I could overlap them if I wanted. However, there are alternatives, so let us Let me check how long I've been recording actually. So with that plus that, no, I'm going to head down into the caves a little bit and see if we can't find ourselves some trouble, because we could do with redstone anyway. We could most definitely. I could definitely use some torches, so let's get some torch action going on here. Bang, bang. That will do me for no. In fact, let's have another set. I've got potions of healing. Let me get some. Well, this has been laugh a minute. I found one piece of uranium so far, which is nice. I now need several more. But yeah, at least we'll get. I see you there, sir. At least we're getting something out. Oh, I see you as well, hiding up there, you bugger. Creeper Slayer. Yeah, that's me. It's still not a very safe ravine. It has to be said, but. It's a damn sight safer than it was, he says. We're nearly walking straight into a rather blind creeper. Dead creeper. Blind dead creeper. Another creeper. Why do I feel like I'm walking into a trap? Gotcha. My bow's better than your bow. Yeah, so, I mean, we've got lots and lots of stuff to be... I mean, this is just... The thing with ravines is they're bloody dangerous as hell, but they're also very, very rewarding. Such that, you know, if you keep your wits about you, they can be incredibly... valuable resource wise. Would be nice if Tinker still allowed you to place torches with your pick, but I suppose I shouldn't grumble too much. After all, we have Tinkers, which is a plus. So yeah, I am just basically looting everything that I come down here, and you know, it's caving. I enjoy it. I've become quite a sick caving puppy recently. As I've said, I never used to enjoy caving. I really didn't. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, comes this appetite for it, which I have no idea where it came from. I think I'm probably too high up for uranium now. But I've got to keep my eyes open for it, because that's what we're down here for. And, well, I'm down here for anything valuable, to be honest, but, you know. Like, we'll have that. While we're at it, actually, we'll pause over here and chuck some stuff back over. While we can, and then we'll grab that. Uranium still seemingly quite rare though. Whee! Yeah, back in a bit. Alright, we're back. I'm just going to go and examine what our loot is looking like, because we got a lot. I abandoned caving for a while and did a little bit of strip mining. Got a little bit more uranium, but nowhere near enough. I got a whole, like, 3, I think. However, if we have a look, we should see that we have got stuff. Gold, silver, lead, copper, bauxite, nickel, uranium, a whole 3 of them. Woohoo! Diamonds, 47, redstone, that stuff, lapis, that's the word. What else? Coal. These are all, we got a few loot bags out of the equation. We got more redstone, more gold and iron, which all needs processing. So that should go to off, and maybe Let's whack the uranium in for starters. That's going to make me like 6 ingots, which is not enough. We need 9. And while we're at it, we'll stick the bauxite in and the nickel, maybe. That should keep us ticking. We've definitely sorted our redstone issue. And if we had if we actually had a looting pick, then we'd definitely be laughing. We've got a fair amount of this stuff as well, the inferium, which, to be fair, we don't really need, but I object to leaving it behind. You know, when I'm mining, it's like, yeah, I want it, it's mine, I found it, I dug it up, I'm having it. And that's, you know, that's just my, oh, bum, 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 bum. Get rid of that for a moment. Let me put all of this back in here, do a little bit of that work, then whack one of them in, and then we'll get the one more, and that should be it. We'll stick you back in there temporarily. You can come over here. You should be doing whatever you're doing with your various aluminium, uranium 6, and nickel 2 blocks and 8. Yeah, we've got a fair amount of materials to process here, and that all needs doing. But the other one, we did get a few quests, so let's just the quest specifically were the bloodthirsty ones, and we got the creeper, which gives us 3 legendaries, and we also got the spider, which gives us 3 legendaries. We haven't done. Still need to do witches. I think we've done 3 or 4 witches. Done no guardians because I haven't seen one. I haven't actually done any slimes, and I've done a few endermen, but not enough. And then we've got the gas, which we need to go and do some more. But we should have legendaries. I don't think they can go. They are all going to be opened, because why not? What I would like. Oh, that's nice. Let me just go over here a second, and we'll start putting some of these items away. That's one I want. The rock crystals will be very useful. Overgrowth seeds and stuff. So, well, I mean, it's better than a kick in the chops. Many things are, in my experience. And we got you, which I don't think we can make a supremium apple. We can do the charms with, or we can actually scoff it. Okay. We can bring those up to, well, we can bring those up to rare, but I don't think we'll get them any higher. What does rare give me in loot? What I'm after is uranium. Let's have a look. If we have a look at the uses for that, and we go for that, and we go, the uses for epic is 3 whole uranium or a block of uranium. So that's where we need to be, the epics, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, on that note, yeah, we're a little bit further on. We've got another solar panel going. We have got a swimming pool in the area now, albeit somewhat surrounded by pretty much a bit of a wasteland, to be honest. But we'll add that. That can be our thumbnail. We can obviously work this design further later. I need to decide what I'm doing over here, but I think there'll be definitely sun loungers. Yeah, and I think on that note, we'll call it an episode. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.